On this expedition, we hope to fly across the South Pole into the mysterious land beyond to see what is there.
Well, this may be the strangest year in the lifetime of anyone still breathing, 2020, but it could get even stranger. It turns out that chaos here on Earth has not brought an end to unusual sights above us in the sky. Last week in California, an eyewitness observed about 100 small white orbs hovering above. Were they balloons, birds, something more? We don't know. We might know more if we had more information from the Pentagon. They've been studying UFOs carefully for more than a decade. But even now, they are keeping what they are finding to themselves and themselves only. There appears to be no systematic sharing of intelligence between the Pentagon and our intelligence agencies, and that's very odd. At least conceivably, UFOs may not be from space. No one at the Pentagon believes this. They think they are from space, but at least within the realm of possibility, they could be from China or another one of this country's enemies. So we should find out. This week, the Senate Intelligence Committee took a step toward fixing that. They voted to require the Defense Department to compile and release a detailed report explaining everything it knows about unexplained aerial phenomena. We hope that happens. We have no faith that it actually will, but we are rooting for it. And of course, if and when that report does come out, you will hear about it here first. For many years, you've heard people say, oh, it's just UFO craziness. That was our position too. But it's not all craziness. There are things we don't know, and we also know that our authorities enthusiastically lie to us. So it's worth pressing them because...
Hamburg, Germany, December 1938. 4 years into Adolf Hitler's reign as Führer, he is beginning to establish his total dictatorship by taking direct control of the German military. But on the brink of World War II, Hitler is also involved in much stranger endeavors that are hidden to the public. He is committing every remaining resource to searching for ancient relics that he believes could hold incredible powers. On December 17th, the German freighter MS Schwabenland sets out on one of these top-secret missions. Its 33-member team is rumored to include scientists, military experts, construction crews, and key members of the Thule Society, an elite group associated with the Nazis that focused on mysticism and the occult. 32 days later, they arrive at their destination, Antarctica.
The Nazis themselves were fascinated by ancient civilizations and legends of vanished super races. They were searching for this lost Arctic home that they thought that the Aryans had come from. They were looking all over the world, and that included Antarctica.
The Thule Society actually believed that there were mystics or channels who were able to communicate with these beings who claimed to be either extraterrestrial in origin or claimed to belong to this civilization that lived in Earth's interior. They gave a lot of information about the building of advanced aerospace vehicles, flying saucers, and I think this is where Hitler's Nazi Party got a lot of its information about Antarctica. That in Antarctica there is this ancient civilization or bases where they could find a lot of these advanced technologies.
During their time in Antarctica, the Nazis were believed to have mapped huge swaths of the icy landscape by air. Ancient astronaut theorists believe they also established an elaborate underground headquarters known as Base 211.
Hitler and the Nazis were particularly interested in Antarctica. I think they really believed that there were things going on deep under the ice. And there have always been rumors that the Nazis, with their submarines, have underwater caverns, small cities, that they escaped there after World War II.
When the Germans got to Antarctica, what they found were massive cities that were highly technological. And these buildings were not just on the surface, they went deep down underground. So they began relocating a massive amount of equipment and personnel to Antarctica, repressurizing these ancient facilities and reoccupying them.
In 1946, 1 year after the end of World War II, the U.S. government launched its own large-scale mission to Antarctica. Operation High Jump deployed 4,700 troops, 13 ships, an aircraft carrier, and a number of seaplanes to Antarctica. Although the government denied it at the time, it would later become known that one of the operation's primary objectives was, quote, extending the United States sovereignty over the largest practicable area of the Antarctic continent.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing! It's rotating. Nickel 6-1 Tango Logic, over. Oh, got it! Woohoo! Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get... Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly!
Nur ein Tag bleibt uns noch. Nur noch ein Tag.
Ein Führer.
Unsere Seelen sind Natur und Flügel bis zum Himmel. Lass die Sonne in den Ozean stürzen. Lass die Erde in Flammen aufgehen. Es reicht, stark zu sein und zu wissen, um unsere Traummaschine auszusenden.